should be called the crazy carrot cake. This is a 7-pound cake. To call it huge is an understatement. It is massive. And this is one slice that you are looking at here. 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of your carrot cake done by David's Cookies. I will tell you, I have ordered their cakes repeatedly because they are so well done and frankly, so affordable. $54.95 for a 7-pound cake. When you look at this slice, this is probably almost enough for 3 people because it is so rich that I don't know anybody who could actually eat that. Look at this, all right? It's a huge slice. But when it comes to carrot cake, they offer a lot of different cakes, but you know, this is the way I get my vegetables.
And there's real carrots, vegetables in here, so you're not wrong, Alice. Go ahead and take one of these.
Well, I'm gonna be really smart and go to the back corner. I think this is the best bite right here. That back corner.
Oh yeah, get a little bit of
everything. Because it has the double intersection, you know, of all of that frosting, and then you go deep right there. And look at that, because look at that frosting.
That is
so
made from scratch, cream cheese frosting.
I actually don't think I can eat that much.
I mean, you can, but we won't do it live on television, though. I would at home. Won't lie. So this cake is the creamiest, most delicious, moist, 4-layer. Colossal.
4-layer cake.
4 layers. Who's making layer cakes anymore? 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of handmade, made from scratch, amazing, delicious, moist carrot cake. I mean, just look at this. This is
on the icing, even between the layers.
No.
I love that they put plenty of icing in there. But look at them, the moistness. It's absolutely incredible. Almost doesn't need icing, but of course.
But you can't go. I mean, you have to have cream cheese icing.
But look at this. Look at how creamy the cake is.
And I want you to look at
you could take that and make it into a little carrot cake meatball. I mean, that is just so good. Look at
and I wouldn't be mad at you.
I can actually just take the cake out. It is so moist. Curtis Stone needs to come back.
I know, Curtis.
He needs to come on back.
Let's talk about what's in this cake, but what I love is you can actually see what's in it. I mean, look close at my cake. There are freshly grated carrots in here. You see those carrots, freshly grated carrots. We've got the southern crunchy pecans in there. You see them. And then we've got great hidden flavors. There's pineapple, there's shredded coconut. And then, of course, our cream cheese frosting. This is, again, made from scratch. You get the tang of that real cream cheese because we use real cream cheese, and then the powdered sugar and the butter, all of that mixed together. And then we don't even stop there. But on the outside, we encrust your entire cake. If you see all the way around, a 360 view, encrust the entire cake with walnuts. It is just divine. I mean, this is a showstopper when you put it on your table for Easter, for whatever event. This is a show-stopping cake. And then you cut into it, and they see those 4 amazing handmade layers of cake with the perfect amount of, again, made from scratch, cream cheese frosting right in there. This cake is so moist. Look at that. Look how moist that is.
It's crazy. And really, it is a crazy carrot cake. I wish I could give you just a better perspective of
how big
this cake is. It really is one of the most oversized cakes. 7 pounds is massive. That is truly. With the 4 layers for sure, plenty of icing on there. But when you cut into it, you will do a sliver because you simply cannot do a piece like this. It's too much.
Unless that's just your dinner.
And it's so rich, but you will love it because I would put up this carrot cake against any bakery, anywhere, any name that is famous for carrot cake. You know, I think it's amazing that there's a great. When it comes to carrot cake, David's Cookies isn't really known for carrot cake. They're known for their chocolate, for their cheesecakes. let me tell you, just try this carrot cake.
Yep.
I don't even eat carrot cake.
But this
and
is
I
an
almost can't stop. It's so good.
award-winning carrot cake. It is an award-winning carrot cake. I wanted to show you how this is going to arrive to you. So this is going to arrive to you.
It keeps its shape
fresh.
really nicely.
Yes, it's fully collared around the whole thing, and of course it's sealed, so it's going to maintain its freshness. It's going to arrive to your door frozen. Stick it in your freezer. When you're ready to use it, you take off that collar, let it sit in the fridge for, you know, either the morning that you're going to use it or stick it in there the night before, and then it's going to be perfect when you cut into it to serve it to your guests. But here's the great part. I mean, this is a 7-pound creamy, delicious, moist cake. If you don't eat this whole thing, you can wrap it back up and put it back in your freezer and enjoy it again and again and again. It'll stay in your freezer for 6 months, but you can refreeze it. And I think that's so great that David's did that, because they know they're giving us a colossal 7-pound made from scratch, delicious carrot cake. We want to keep enjoying it. Nobody wants to throw that away if we don't eat it. So if you only use half of it, if you only just go cut yourself a slice because you just want that little sweet treat at the end of the night and you love carrot cake, then you can wrap it back up and put it back in your freezer. That is just, I think I love that, because it's just, you know, you just keep the goodness longer
frankly,
and longer.
it would have to be a massive party.
Yeah.
A massive party, a big event for you to be able to eat this entire cake. It is really 7 pounds of just pure heaven. And like I said, when it comes to carrot cake, a lot of them can be dry. A lot of them are, the cream cheese overpowers the little bit of cinnamon and everything else that needs to be in there that you need to taste. This is so perfectly done, and creaminess. I can't even, I don't know how they get the moistness in their cakes. I mean, it's one thing to have creamy icing. Yeah, you expect that, but the creaminess of the cake, the moistness of the cake, it's absolutely incredible.
Well, we call it the David's difference. It really is the David's difference, and it's because of the ingredients they use. I mean, they're not even buying bags of shredded carrots. They are freshly grating these carrots for each cake they're making. All 4 layers are handmade. You can get the walnuts in there. We put pineapple in there. We put shredded coconut. You might not even know there's shredded coconut in there, but I'm telling you, those little hints, those little hidden flavors make all the
layers,
difference.
right.
Just layers that marry together so well. And then again, that cream cheese frosting is just the perfect combination, because we are using real cream cheese and powdered sugar and butter. So you get that nice tang that just goes so great. And I mean, you see the carrots, you see all those southern crunchy pecans in there. So you know you're getting a fresh, delicious David's cake. Oh my gosh.
Listen, $59.95 is your price on this. Get it while we've got it already. I think over 500 of these have been ordered. So I have about 750 left now to go around, so fast approaching almost half of our quantity gone. This cake is exceptional. It is unlike probably any cake, I would say, unless you've had a David's Cookies cake, which I order mine on if I have any big event, I order David's Cookies. Number one, they're so much more affordable than a lot of the other cakes that are out there, but frankly, their quality is just so exceptional. And you can take my word for it if you want to, but you really need to try it. And even with our food, don't forget, if you don't love it, you can still send it back for a full refund. This is not coming back. This is something that you will tell your friends about. You will just, all of a sudden, you become, we really should have David's Cookies ambassadors.
Oh, yes.
I could be one. I would be like out there going, you gotta try the cake. You gotta try the cookie dough. It's just really one of the best baked goods lines out there. But to be able to get it in your home.
Right.
This kind of quality, this kind of price, and that's what makes this such a different experience.
It is, you're right, because David's is sending you directly to your home, or if you want to be nice, David's will send it anywhere if you want to pick a loved one or a good friend and surprise them with something delicious.
Gosh, wouldn't that be exceptional?
Oh my gosh, right. Can you imagine that coming to your door and you didn't even know? That would just be the best gift ever. But they're delivering it fresh to your door. Again, these cakes are not even baked. They're going to come fresh from our bakery to your door. Pop them in the freezer. They'll last in your freezer up to 6 months. When you're ready to use them, you're going to take them out the night before or the day of and just put it in your fridge to thaw. And then look at this. You're going to get the most, oh my gosh, moist, delicious, made with
crazy.
real ingredients, freshly shredded carrots. Oh my gosh, coconut, pineapple, and that cream cheese
Look
frosting.
at how the cake doesn't even fall off, right?
It's so moist.
It is so moist, it just stays together. It is so incredible. The experience of a David's Cookies cake. And frankly, you know, you had me at David's Cookies. They're so good. They're so perfectly balanced. Their recipes, they have nailed them for decades, and they never change them. But this cake, this carrot cake, I know they used to do the chocolate cake. I think they still do.
They still do, but
go online and find it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now, go online and find their chocolate cake. It is one of the most decadent I've ever experienced. I don't eat carrot cake. It's not my thing. I don't eat carrots, frankly. But this carrot cake, you don't care that there are carrots in there. It is so, again, moist. It is creamy. It is the nuance of the flavors that are in here. It's just really beautiful.
It is absolutely delicious. And it's 7 pounds. I mean, I need to go back to that. It's a 7-pound cake that you're getting at this value.
Look at a slice.
Delivered fresh to your door. I mean, you can do a small slice, you can do, you know, a regular slice. You can go for that steakhouse size slice, whatever you want to do. And whatever you don't use, you can put it back in your freezer and refreeze it to enjoy it again and again. But it's, I mean, that's the David's difference. You see all those fresh ingredients, those freshly grated carrots, those southern pecans. And I mean, I will talk about the cream cheese frosting, you know, just on and on forever, because it is so absolutely delicious.
I just want to spoon it. I want to actually scrape it off the cake and just put it in a dish.
Oh, and just
eat it.
But this is the perfect cake for this time of year. I really feel, I mean, any time of year, but it's, you know, spring is coming around the corner, Passover, Easter. This is your showstopper. I mean, the entire cake is encrusted with walnuts around 360. That is a show-stopping cake. If you put that at the center of your Easter table for everyone to enjoy, how amazing would that be?
I mean, visually, it's so beautiful, but once you taste it's crazy. It really is. So stay in the ordering process for this, because you do not want to miss it. Like I said, already getting limited with our carrot cake. And 20 minutes away from Chef Curtis.